When Daniel Craig eventually retires from the role of the British secret agent, all eyes will be on the actor who portrays him next.
Sorry that I'm late. I'm glad to see that you all got started without me.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who should play James Bond. For this list, we're taking a look at actors we think would be qualified to be known by the code number of 007.
I too am on a very important case, Inspector, so you will understand what I mean when I tell you no one must know that I am here.
Number 10, Nikolaj Coster-Waldau.
Strange thing, the first time you cut a man. Realize we're nothing but sacks of meat and blood and some bone to keep it all standing.
Who better than the Kingslayer to reintroduce us to the next James Bond?
Screw you. We haven't got time for this.
While most are familiar with Nikolaj Coster-Waldau from HBO's Game of Thrones, closer analysis would reveal his aptitude to play more cunning and brooding roles in various thrillers. Besides the actor's natural suave appearance, he can be a beacon for dry wit, as frequently seen in his Jaime Lannister role.
And Robert will choose a new hand of the king, someone to do his job while he's off balls and hunting whores. Or is it the other way around?
He would also be the first Danish James Bond, but we already know he can nail a British accent, so bring on the tux.
Things I do for love.
Number 9, Tom Hiddleston.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
During a discussion about charming British actors, Tom Hiddleston's name is more than likely to pop up.
See you in hell, monster.
His iconic role as Thor's mischievous brother Loki in numerous Marvel adaptations has helped the actor gain critical success.
How will your friends have time for me when they're so busy fighting you?
However, Hiddleston has proven he's capable of more than just the villain role. He's also one of the younger candidates in Hollywood's list of male actors who we'd feel would be suitable for Bond, and his age would allow him to reprise the role for many years to come.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Number 8, Damian Lewis.
You got one thing going for you, Frank. You're too old to die young.
This UK native may not fit the conventional parameters of the signature 007 character, yet his classic appearance makes it so easy to see him in Bond's fancy tuxedos and expensive cars.
I'm not really too good at making speeches. My wife does most of the talking in the family.
Fans of Damian Lewis's performance as U.S. Sergeant Nicholas Brody in Homeland will recognize the actor's wide range, making his portrayal of a British secret agent seem like not such a far jump.
Your choice.
And plus, who's to say Bond wouldn't look good in red?
Get out, get out. Out, out, get out, out. Go, go, walk.
Number 7, Andrew Lincoln. Judging from this actor's breakout role in the popular series The Walking Dead, he's most definitely due for a large feature film role.
Yeah, I'm mature now.
Not only does Andrew Lincoln clean up well, but his various roles in television and in the movies have exhibited some of James Bond's most favorable characteristics as well.
This DJ, what do you reckon? The worst in history?
Probably. We've seen him play the lover in romantic comedies, a leader of a group of survivors, and a bit of a douche in the British series Teachers.
I want you to teach me all of my classes.
I want you to be headmaster. In fact, I want to be you, Simon.
Lincoln's portrayal of Bond may be the most versatile we've yet to see.
Would it be considered looting?
Don't think those rules apply anymore, do you?
Number 6, Tom Hardy.
I tell myself, they cannot touch me. They are long dead.
This actor is possibly one of the most sought-after talents in Hollywood these days, and for good reason.
You tell them whatever it takes, do you understand? And you let him go.
Tom Hardy has flawlessly demonstrated the fact that when it comes to acting, he has no limits. His past roles have not only proved he's mastered the art of action-packed thrillers, but his name alone is big enough to carry a whole franchise.
Let's put him out of his misery. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's in agony. I'm waking him up.
This may be the actor's only drawback, as producers may preferably want to fill theater seats off of Bond's name and not Hardy's.
That's the fastest knockout I think I've ever experienced.
Mad Dog Grimes has been poleaxed. He is not moving.
Number 5. Mathew Goode.
Because there's nothing like a friend's engagement to make a woman want to do something she'll later regret with the fiancé's better-looking chum.
Anyone miss the tall, dark, and handsome James Bond?
You make war obsolete. I would hope other watchmen understand that.
While it's apparent that the franchise has opted to experiment in new directions for the iconic character, Mathew Goode would be a good fit for the role because he emits such a classic sense of the timeless Bond that we've all come to know and love.
Well, when we're married, we'll collect vintage cars, just as long as I can have a DB9 with all the trim, okay?
Also, he's not yet been given the chance to prove himself as the lead in any major films, so a part like this could be a possible breakthrough performance.
So in order to save this planet, I had to trick it with the greatest practical joke in human history.
Number 4. Michael Fassbender.
And like the snows of yesteryear, gone from this earth. Jolly good, sir.
We've seen charming and cool Bond, but how about a borderline villainous Bond? Michael Fassbender has embodied all 3 qualities, most notably in his portrayal of Magneto in the X-Men franchise.
What'd you do, man? What'd you do? What'd you do? Why'd they have you in there?
For killing the president.
The actor's ability to become a likable bad guy, or at least an anti-hero, can open plenty more dimensions to the 007 character, all while keeping fairly consistent with the Bond characteristics.
You're right to fear us. We are the future. We are the ones who will inherit this earth.
Besides, we've all seen him play a more than convincing British spy in Inglourious Basterds.
It would appear there's only one thing left for you to do.
And what would that be?
Stiglitz.
Say auf Wiedersehen to your Nazi boss.
Number 3. Richard Armitage.
He is here.
Gandalf.
We're fascinated with what this actor's portrayal of Bond could be, because we wouldn't really know what to expect.
Come on!
And this is all part of the allure of Richard Armitage. He's been placed in so many conflicting roles. It's hard to confine him to one type of character, which could very well be the key that unlocks all the faces of Bond we've yet to see. While Armitage has primarily stuck to television, his movie and many theater performances have far from disappointed.
Who the hell are you?
The first of many. Cut off one head. 2 more shall take its place.
Hail Hydra!
Number 2. Clive Owen. There are some actors out there that can play Bond, and then there are some actors that can be Bond. We would put this seasoned actor into the latter camp, as it was revealed that he was sought out for the role before it was awarded to Daniel Craig. The idea of Clive Owen taking on the role of 007 was ignited by his performance in 1998's Croupier.
You don't gamble, but do you smoke?
Sometimes.
How about now?
And even if Owen is never cast, we'll always have a glimpse of what could have been from his parody of James Bond in The Pink Panther.
Nigel Boswell, Agent 006. Know what that means?
Of course I do. You are one short of the big time.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
3, 2, there it is, there it is. Let's go. Get it down! Get it down!
Check. Verify.
Bring her down.
That's him!
What the?
I can have you court-martialed, and I might.
You can't. I don't work for you. I don't exist.
Heil Hitler.
Turns out that's the only German you need to know to break Enigma.
Number 1. Idris Elba. We would just like to put our bid in for this actor to helm the role of the most interesting man on Earth. Some unforeseen circumstances involving leaked Sony emails brought this actor's candidacy for the role of Bond to the public. And, aside from some misguided backlash, fans have collectively expressed their excitement.
Never has an enemy slipped my watch until this day.
A close look at Idris Elba's credentials would demonstrate that the actor is quite frankly overqualified for the role.
I'm a policeman, all right? I'm a policeman. See there? What does it say? It says I'm above your rank. Now back up!
Elba effortlessly exudes a certain presence and poise that not only transcends skin color, but is also quite familiar to Mr. Bond himself.
Vengeance is like an open wound. You cannot take that level of emotion into the drift.
For my family.
Do you agree with our list?
Quite well, actually.
Which actor do you want to see play James Bond?
You did it because you needed to do it. And it's that compulsion that makes you weak.
For more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You'll be lighter, faster, more agile. Perhaps you should read the instructions first.